Live from the star-filled International Ballroom of the Beverly Hilton Hotel. Welcome to the 70th Annual Golden Globe Awards. And now, your hosts for the evening, ladies and gentlemen, Tina Fey and Amy Poehler.
And I'm Amy Poehler.
Welcome, everyone, to the 70th Annual Golden Globe Awards. Yes!
Yes.
Those of you at home, I wish you could feel the excitement in this room.
You can smell the pills from here.
Tonight, we honor the television shows that have entertained us all year, as well as the films that have only been in theaters for 2 days.
That's what makes tonight so special. Only at the Golden Globes do the beautiful people of film rub shoulders with the rat-faced people of television. Speaking of, Tina and I are also both nominees tonight. And thank you. And Tina, I just want to say that I very much hope that I win.
Oh, thank you. You're my nemesis.
Thank you.
Ricky Gervais could not be here tonight because he is no longer technically in show business.
We want to assure you that we have no intention of being edgy or offensive tonight because, as Ricky learned the hard way, when you run afoul of the Hollywood foreign press, they make you host this show 2 more times.
Oh my gosh, it was a great year for women. It was a great year for women in television. Lena Dunham is a double nominee tonight. Lena, we love your show.
We are such fans.
But if they are forcing you to do all that nudity, you have to tell us, okay? You just give us some kind of signal, and we will call child services. Link or something?
It was a great year for film. Women in film, Catherine Bigelow nominated tonight. I haven't really been following the controversy over Zero Dark 30, but when it comes to torture, I trust the lady who spent 3 years married to James Cameron.
Of course, we want to thank our hosts tonight, the HFPA, for having us. Amy, tell the people a little bit about the HFPA.
Yes, Tina. Well, when left untreated, HFPA can lead to cervical cancer. However, there is a vaccination.
Oh, no, that's Amy, that's HPV.
Oh, I'm sorry, of course. The HFPA is the Hollywood Foreign Press Association. And when left untreated,
no,
they can go. Oh.
She's kidding. There is no known cure for the Hollywood Foreign Press. Look at all these gorgeous movie stars here tonight. Ben Affleck is here tonight, nominated for Argo. Ben's first 2 movies took place in Boston, but he moved this one to Iran because he wanted to film somewhere that was friendlier to outsiders.
Hi, Ben. Hi, how are you? You doing good, huh? I'm from Boston, too, so you're looking great. Good for you. You're not better than me.
The beautiful Anne Hathaway is here tonight. Anne Hathaway, you gave a stunning performance in Les Miserables. I have not seen someone so totally alone and abandoned like that since you were on stage with James Franco at the Oscars. You know, Anne shot her big Les Mis song all in one tight close-up, and she said that it was really difficult performing with a camera so close to her face.
Well, then she's never going to make it in porn.
Yeah, I don't think she has any plans to do porn, Amy.
None of us have plans to do porn.
Fair enough. The Hunger Games was one of the biggest films of the year, and also what I call the 6 weeks it took me to get into this dress.
Ang Lee's been nominated for Best Director for The Life of Pi, which is what I'm going to call the 6 weeks after I take this dress off. Okay. Exhausting. Who else is here? Who else? Jennifer Lawrence is here, the star of Silver Linings Playbook.
Quentin Tarantino is here, the star of All My Sexual Nightmares.
Meryl Streep is not here tonight. She has the flu, and I hear she's amazing in it. So amazing.
She steals it. Yeah. She steals the flu.
She is.
Mandy Patinkin from TV's Homeland is here.
I like Homeland, but I don't think it's as good as that other show previously on Homeland. That thing is action-packed.
Now, you know, Mandy Patinkin is the star of Homeland, but he's also a treasure of the American musical theater. And if I were in charge of this show, which I have been told repeatedly I am not, after every clip of Les Miserables, I would cut to Mandy Patinkin, because he knows if it's good singing or bad, and he won't be able to hide it in his face. Watch, we'll prove it.
I dreamed a dream, oh, da, 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 and then I went to get a sunrise.
Mandy Patinkin, did you like it?
Incredible.
Don't lie to me, Mandy. Don't lie to me. Julianne Moore is here tonight, nominated for playing Sarah Palin in Game Change.
Me too. I used to win prizes for that too.
And you know, I think if Governor Palin were here tonight, she'd say, "You betcha." Nope, I lost it.
You betcha!
No, I can't do it anymore. I lost it, I can't do it anymore.
Maybe it's for the best.
Might be for the best.
But enough silliness. Daniel Day-Lewis is here. Yes. His performance in Lincoln is so amazing. He is so method. He really disappears into his character.
Did you know that Lincoln was not the first role Daniel Day-Lewis played in a Steven Spielberg film?
Really? What else did he play?
E.T.
No, he was E.T.?
Yes, young Daniel Day-Lewis was E.T. Do the finger.
Do the finger.
E.T. finger.
Do the finger. There it is. Amazing. Amazing. That's why he's the best. That's amazing. Amazing.
All right, let's get this thing started. We're going to keep this moving, and we promise we will wrap up by 11 dark 30 at the latest.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from Silver Linings Playbook, Bradley Cooper, and from The Reluctant Fundamentalist, Kate Hudson.
Good evening. It is our honor to present the first category in this 70th anniversary celebration.
Here are the nominees for Best Supporting Actor in a Motion Picture. As the movie producer called in to help free Americans in Iran, Alan Arkin, Argo.
As the brutal, sadistic slave owner, Leonardo DiCaprio, Django Unchained.
As the charismatic and manipulative leader of the cause, Philip Seymour Hoffman, The Master.
As the powerful abolitionist congressman forced to compromise his beliefs, Tommy Lee Jones, Lincoln.
As the Civil War-era German bounty hunter who takes on a freed slave as his associate, Christoph Waltz, Django Unchained.
And the Golden Globe goes to
Christoph Waltz.
Let me gasp. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen of the Hollywood Foreign Press, for this accolade. It's extraordinary. And Quentin, you know that my indebtedness to you and my gratitude knows no words. I mean, you entrusted me with this character and you took me on this journey. That's a good symbol for a journey. So I can thank all my travel mates. Jamie Foxx and Leo DiCaprio and Sam Jackson, Kerry Washington and Harvey Weinstein and Amy Pascal and Stacey Sher, Reginald Hudlin and Pilar Savone and Adam Schweitzer, Lisa Costella. And I have to thank two people, Bill Clark and Jeff Dashnell, who helped me out of a very tight corner and put me back up in the saddle, literally. And you know, this journey was incredible. To borrow a sentence from my character, in the odd chance that there are any astronomy aficionados amongst you, the North Star is that one. Ta-da!
From Scandal and Django Unchained, Kerry Washington. And from Vegas, Dennis Quaid.
It's an honor to recognize the great contributions these talented actresses bring to the world of television.
Here are the nominees for Best Supporting Actress in a Series, Miniseries, or TV Movie. Hayden Panettiere, Nashville.
Archie Punjabi, The Good Wife.
Sarah Paulson, Game Change.
Maggie Smith, Downton Abbey, Season 2.
Sofia Vergara, Modern Family.
And the Golden Globe goes to...
Maggie Smith, Downton Abbey, Season 2. Maggie Smith could not be with us this evening. We accept this award on her behalf.
And now the producer of the upcoming Ready for Love, Ava Longoria, and the star of House of Lies, a nominee tonight, Don Cheadle.
The Golden Globes has a tradition of inviting the sons and daughters of actors to help us with our ceremony.
Tonight, we have two special examples. Please welcome our 2013 Miss and Mr. Golden Globes.
The daughter of Frances Fisher and Clint Eastwood, actress Francesca Eastwood, and the son of Tracy Pollan and Michael J. Fox, philanthropist Sam Fox.
And now here are the nominees for Best Miniseries or TV Movie.
Game Change. The Girl. Hatfields and McCoys. The Hour. Political Animals.
And the Golden Globe goes to...
Game Change.
Thank you, Hollywood Foreign Press, so much. I want to thank you for encouraging people to talk more about politics. It's a great year for that, obviously, in all the films. And thanks to HBO, which for me stands for Heroic Brave Operation. Lynn Amato, Richard Plepler, and Mike Lombardo, incredible place to make movies like this. And on behalf of, absolutely, on behalf of Tom Hanks and Gary Getzman and myself, I just also want to thank the brilliant authors Mark Halperin, John Heilemann, who wrote the book, our incredible maestro, Danny Strong. I call him Danny the Strong. And you know, our cast, this incredible cast, Woody, Ed, Sarah, and one of the most amazing actresses I've ever worked with, Julianne Moore, so brave to take this role. Now with you and Tina Fey, we have 3 of the most incredible impersonations of Sarah Palin and counting Sarah Palins. Thanks to Everyman Pictures. Shout out to my team, Jimmy, Dan, Ari, Mark, and Howard, our phenomenal crew headed by Amy Sayers. My sons, Jackson and Sam, my muse, friend, lover, and Jewish rock angel, Susanna Hoffs. And happy birthday, Josh Hoffs and Uncle Joe Friedberg. Thank you guys so much. Love it, everybody. Great job, you guys. Thank you.
Here are the nominees for Best Actress in a Miniseries or TV Movie. As the former First Lady who became Secretary of State, Sigourney Weaver, Political Animals.
As a legendary war correspondent, Martha Gellhorn, Nicole Kidman, Hemingway and Gellhorn.
As the nun trying to manage an institution and her own wild demons, Jessica Lange, American Horror Story, Asylum.
During her time making the movie The Birds, Sienna Miller, The Girl.
As 2008 Vice Presidential candidate Sarah Palin, Julianne Moore, Game Change.
As a psychic who solves her own murder, Darcy St. Fudge, Dog President.
She can't win, right?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think she can win. And the Golden Globe goes to Julianne Moore, Game Change.
This is Julianne Moore's second Golden Globe in 7 nominations. In 1994, Julianne won a special Golden Globe Award for ensemble cast for the film Shortcuts.
Oh my gosh, my children would be so relieved. I'm so gratified to the Hollywood Foreign Press. This is one of my favorite jobs ever. It was working at HBO was such a wonderful experience, and I say thank you to Tom Hanks and Gary Getzman, everybody at Playtone, and the amazing Danny Strong with her foolproof script, and the wonderful actors Ed and Sarah and Woody. We had such a great time together. They were so wonderful, and we laughed so hard every day. My hair and makeup people, Leon Offers and Alan Dangieri for transforming me, Lee Dillon, my vocal coach, and I want to give and Jay Roach, who gives you kind of anything you've ever wanted in a director, support and structure and inspiration, and was a true creative partner. And I'd like to give a shout out to 2 people who I think made a significant difference in the 2008 election, Tina Fey and Katie Couric. And Bart, I love you. Thank you for 17 great years. And Cal and Liv, I'll see you at the varsity basketball game tomorrow. Thank you.
From the upcoming film Broken City, Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Good evening. Do you hear the people say? The grittiness of life in 19th century France, the conflict between right and wrong, and the concept of redemption are brought to life on screen in an unforgettable musical journey. With 4 nominations, including Hugh Jackman and Anne Hathaway, this is Les Misérables.
You can feel the electricity in this room. Which stars will take home the biggest awards on this, the landmark 70th celebration? Plus more from Tina and Amy next on the Golden Globes.
Hunger Games, one boy and one girl from each district are selected to fight to the death in an outdoor arena until the final survivor is named the winner. This is the same process by which the HFPA selects their president.
Please welcome HFPA President and world-class archer, Dr. Aida Takla O'Reilly.
Look at the crowd gathered here tonight. Amazing. Will the cameras please scan the room so the world out there can enjoy the greatest talent in television and cinema? Are you scanning? It's been my honor to serve as the president of the Hollywood Foreign Press Association these past 2 years. As I disappear into the Delta twilight, I will never forget the chance I've had to work with you. I'm relieved to know that I will be remembered. I know that Jeffrey Katzenberg will never forget my name because he never knew it in the first place. And in closing, allow me to say 3 little words to Bradley Cooper. Where is he? Call me, maybe.
Star of the upcoming film Trance, Rosario Dawson.
A group of British retirees make plans to settle down in an opulent, peaceful retreat in Jaipur, India. When the resort turns out to be as rundown and hectic as the city, their lives and relationships are forever transformed. This is the Best Exotic Marigold Hotel.
Come and spend your autumn years in an Indian palace.
It's a luxury development where all the residents are in their golden years.
Like the coast of Florida?
Yeah, but with more elephants.
Welcome to the Best Exotic Marigold Hotel.
Oh! I want to stay at the other hotel, the one that's in the brochure. How can you bear this country? What do you see that I don't?
All the light, colours, smiles. It teaches me something.
You're not worried about the danger of having sex at your age?
If she dies, she dies.
Please welcome Golden Globe nominee Salma Hayek, and from the upcoming comedy Admission, Paul Rudd.
They drink, they do drugs, they lie, they have a huge ego, and they are not to be trusted.
But that's just their agents. Here are the nominees for Best Actor TV Series Drama. Steve Buscemi, Boardwalk Empire.
Bryan Cranston, Breaking Bad.
Jeff Daniels, The Newsroom.
John Hamm, Mad Men.
Damian Lewis, Homeland.
And the Golden Globe goes to Damian Lewis.
This is the first win and third nomination for Damian Lewis, who was previously nominated for his role on the miniseries Band of Brothers.
Thank you. Gosh, thank you. To all the Hollywood Foreign Press, all of you out there, all of us at Homeland, the last 18 months, we've been on the most extraordinary, wonderful journey, and to have picked up a little piece of treasure like this along the way is a great perk. So, thank you. Of course, the best journeys are always shared, and so I would like to share this with the best cast and crew working in TV today, sweltering it out in intolerable heat in North Carolina. I'd like to share it with Alex and Howard. That's Ganser and Gordon. I'd like to share it with the other Alex, with Meredith, with Chip, and with Henry. I'd like to share it with everyone at Showtime and Fox. There are some people who've been on a longer journey with me, a more arduous journey altogether. Some girls back in London, Alex, Stephanie, and Pippa, who found me first shouting on stage when I was a drama student and have nannied me ever since. To Brian Swardstrom, the best-dressed man in Hollywood. I'd also like to share it with Annette and Jenny. My wife, Helen, my darling, I love you. Thank you for being here with me. Just before I go, I want to dedicate this to my mum, who I know is up there tonight looking down on me, bursting with pride and telling everyone up there all around her how well her son is doing in acting. Mom, I love you. Hollywood Foreign Press, thank you very much.
Hello. How's everybody doing? Good? All right, great.
Okay. Something about the best.
Are we? Boardwalk Empire. Downton Abbey, Season 2. Homeland. The Newsroom.
And the Golden Globe goes to Homeland.
Accepting the Golden Globe for Homeland is executive producer Alex Ganser.
Thank you, and thank you to the Hollywood Foreign Press. I just wish you all could have seen Claire Danes, 8 months pregnant, holding a steel pipe, being chased down a drainage tunnel by Abu Nazir at 3 o'clock in the morning, over and over again, take after take. All of us at Homeland, well, we fairly killed ourselves this year trying to live up to the hype of that first season. And this award tells me that maybe we just didn't screw it up. So I've got a couple people to thank. Most importantly, all the people at 20th Television and Fox 21, especially Dana Walden, Gary Newman, and Bert Salke. I'd like to thank the cast and crew who are just unbelievable, all our writers. And I want to say goodbye to David Harewood, Naveed Nagabin, and Jamie Sheridan, whose characters were sacrificed on the altar of the story this season. We miss you guys, and we will always include you as part of our family. Howard?
Alex, thank you so much for doing such a terrific job running this show. I want to thank Rick Rosen for introducing Alex and I to Gideon Raff and Avi Nir, whose Israeli series ours is inspired by. Les Moonves, Matt Blank, David Nevins, everyone at Showtime, thank you so much for your partnership. It's a gift that keeps on giving. And finally, I want to thank everybody who watches the show. Thank you for giving us the chance to do something we are very proud to be a part of. Thank you very much.
Which films will win for Best Motion Picture Awards? We've got the answers and more Hollywood luminaries when we return. To introduce the film Argo, John Goodman and Tony Mendez.
This next film is the amazing true story inspired by the most important movie never made, a plan devised by this man, real-life CIA agent, Intelligence Star recipient and hero, Tony Mendez.
The year was 1979, as protesters in Iran stormed the U.S. Embassy and took hostages. Six Americans managed to take refuge in the Canadian Embassy. We needed a plan to bring them home. Brought to the big screen and nominated for 5 Golden Globes, this is Argo.
I need you to help me make a fake movie.
You came to the right place.
During the takeover, 6 people escaped. I fly into Tehran. We all fly out together as a film crew.
You can't build cover stories around a movie that doesn't exist. You need a producer.
You want to set up a movie in a week and walk the Brady Bunch out of the most watched city in the world. Suicide Mission had better odds than this.
We don't know what movie people do.
If they're caught,
they will be taken. Probably not alive.
You really know Warren Beatty?
Yes, I do. I took a leak next to him once at the Golden Globes.
Here are the stars of the upcoming action thriller Parker, Jennifer Lopez, and Jason Statham.
This year's nominated composers have created scores which beautifully enhance the emotional moments of each film.
Here are the nominees for Best Original Score.
Life of Pi, Michael Dana. Argo, Alexandre Desplat. Anna Karenina, Dario Marianelli. Cloud Atlas, Tom Tikva, Johnny Klimek, Reinhold Heil. Lincoln, John Williams.
And the Golden Globe goes to... I didn't open it now, look. Michael Dana.
This is Michael Dana's first win and first nomination. He wins tonight for his score of Life of Pi. Bringing the Golden Globe to the stage is international music star Yoshiki.
Where's Zhang? Thank you, Hollywood Foreign Press Association. Well, I felt very, very blessed even before this, and I speak for the whole cast and crew, to be part of the whole Life of Pi experience. Beautiful, special film, a film of a lifetime. And I want to say thank you to Fox for being crazy enough to make this movie. I want to share this award with my director, Ang Lee. There you are. Ang, I will always treasure this voyage we made together. Thank you for guiding us all to shore so safely. I want to shout out to my music crew, Rob and Dunk, the musicians and singers all over the world that we recorded for this. My mom and dad, the gift of music that you gave me, thank you so much. Everyone at Fox, it was like working with family, thank you so much. And my agents, Robert Messenger, Voss Vangelos, my buddies back in Toronto watching, my kids back in Toronto watching, and most of all, in a room full of starlets, the most beautiful woman here, my wife, Aparna. Thank you for your years of support and patience and love. Gets me through every day. Thank you.
From the airwaves to the stage, these are all amazing artists. But tonight, they're nominated for their work in film.
Nominees for the Best Original Song are...
From Act of Valor for You, music and lyrics by Monty Powell, Keith Urban. From Stand Up Guys, Not Running Anymore, music and lyrics by John Bon Jovi.
Never hit both feet on the floor.
From The Hunger Games, Safe and Sound, music and lyrics by Taylor Swift, John Paul White, Joy Williams, T-Bone Burnett. From Skyfall, music and lyrics by Adele, Paul Epworth. From Les Miserables, Suddenly, music by Claude Michel Schoenberg, lyrics by Herbert Kretzmer, Alan Bublio.
And the Golden Globe goes to...
Yes.
Skyfall. Music and lyrics by Adele and Paul Epworth.
This is the first win and first nomination for Adele, who is part of this winning team. She has previously won 9 Grammys and 4 American Music Awards.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Honestly, I've come out for a night out with my friend Ida. We're new mums. We've literally come for a night out. I was not expecting this. Thank you so much. So good. Oh, it's very strange to be here. Thank you so much for letting me be a part of your world for a night. It's amazing. We've been pissing ourselves laughing all. I'd like to thank the Hollywood Foreign Press. I never thought I'd ever say that. Sony Pictures. Oh, sorry. MGM, Sam Mendes, Paul Epworth, who I did the song with, Daniel Craig, for being such a wonderful bond. And this is for my boyfriend Simon, who convinced me to do it, and my lovely son. Thank you so much.
And now Golden Globe winner Kiefer Sutherland, and soon to be heard in the animated Escape from Planet Earth, Jessica Alba.
In a year of so many great performances on TV, these 6 stand out.
Here are nominees for Best Performance by an Actor in a Miniseries or Motion Picture Made for Television. As the worst next-door neighbor you can imagine, Kevin Costner, Hatfields and McCoys.
As Sherlock Holmes in 21st Century London, Benedict Cumberbatch, Sherlock masterpiece.
As the political strategist trying to deal with a maverick vice presidential candidate, Woody Harrelson, Game Change.
As the hard-drinking half of one of America's most famous literary couples, Clive Owen, Hemingway and Gellhorn.
As director Alfred Hitchcock, Toby Jones, The Girl.
As a professional volleyball player battling restless leg syndrome, Damian Francisco in Dog President. And the Golden Globe goes to Kevin Costner, Hatfields and McCoy.
This is Kevin Costner's 2nd Golden Globe win and 5th nomination in 1991. He won for Best Director for Dances with Wolves.
Kind of a short walk and then long career, and I didn't You know, there's a lot of people to thank along the way. It's been a dream, for sure. If I didn't thank Leslie Greif and Nancy Dubuque at History Channel, that would be a mistake. But all the people that have in front of the camera, behind it, people in Romania, and I just want to say this. I know the speeches, they don't want to be long in this night, but I just couldn't help thinking the first time I came into this room, it was a long time ago, and I was an unknown actor, and the red carpet, I walked on it, and the bulbs were going, and they were flashing, and photographers were yelling at the actors, and to look at them, and no one said anything to me. I was just walking and hoping to have some kind of career, and I came into this room and the lights went down, and I watched us celebrate the career of the legendary Gregory Peck. It was a good night that night to watch his body of work. I see a lot of friends out here, people that I don't know, but people whose work I have watched and maybe even borrowed. And it's been a great ride, and I want to thank the Golden Globes because it is a great night to celebrate, but more importantly, we get a chance to illuminate movies that maybe people might not have ever seen now, and now they will, performances they might not have ever seen, and now they will. Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 42nd President of the United States, Bill Clinton.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. This is great. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. A tough fight to push a bill through a bitterly divided House of Representatives. Winning it required the president to make a lot of unsavory deals that had nothing to do with the big issue. I wouldn't know anything about that. President Lincoln's struggle to abolish slavery reminds us that enduring progress is forged in a cauldron of both principle and compromise. This brilliant film shows us how he did it and gives us hope that we can do it again. In Lincoln, we see a man more interesting than the legend and a far better guide for future presidents. Every hard-fought effort to perfect our Union has demanded the same combination of steely resolve and necessary compromises that Lincoln mastered to preserve the Union and end slavery. We're all here tonight because he did. Let's take a look at Steven Spielberg's extraordinary Lincoln.
There is a great invisible strength in a people's union.
Abraham Lincoln has asked us to accomplish the death of slavery.
How the people love my husband.
We begin with equality. That's fairness. That's justice. The fate of human dignity is in our hands.
Wow. What an exciting special guest. That was Hillary Clinton's husband. Oh my God. That was exciting. That was exciting. Well, we are happy to... Oh, that was Bill Clinton. It was Bill Rodham Clinton. That's right. I'm kind of embarrassed I didn't make my quick change. No one can tell. Okay, great. You can tell. Now, for our next award, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome members of our SNL family, Will Ferrell and Kristen Wiig. It is our distinct honor to be presenting tonight in the category of Best Performance by an Actress in a Motion Picture, Comedy, or Musical.
And this year, the Golden Globes has asked if each presenter would watch all of the films in their category to have an appreciation of these amazing performances, which I did. I totally watched them. Did you?
Yes. Yes.
So it's only five films. It's only five
It's not
films, so
crazy.
you
just watch them.
You sit down, you pop them in, you watch them.
We
It's not a
did.
big deal.
Not a big deal. Oh my gosh.
And wow, these performances.
Oh my gosh.
These performances, the Emily Blunt.
Salmon
fishing in the Yemen.
Emily Blunt, always beautiful, always amazing.
And when the salmon are coming out,
when the bad guy comes,
when the bad guy comes, and the salmon's like, and
you're in Yemen.
And you're in Yemen. And Judi Dench, where did she come from? Unknown.
Amazing.
She used to be a police officer, and her first movie, Best Exotic Marigold Hotel,
oh my
and
gosh.
she comes into town.
And she's on that tractor,
and
with
the marigolds
Are
everywhere.
just in her hair. And she comes in that one scene, you know that
she
scene where
looks at the town people,
and she's
and
like,
she says, you
get out
of
here. Get out.
Jennifer Lawrence, Silver.
Oh my gosh. Love Jennifer Lawrence.
J-Law, love her. Silver Linings
Playbook. Oh my gosh.
And the silver. I thought it was an animated film.
The silver that she's collected.
She's
and
over time.
And they try to take it, and she
says,
in.
no, that's my cookbook.
Yes.
And
she comes in and she
says,
like,
you get out of here. You get out. She means it. Maggie Smith in the Quartet. And no one knows what the Quartet is. And it's ambiguous.
And you're like, you think you know what it is, and then that guy comes.
And he's like, I think I know what the Quartet is. But he doesn't. And what does that say? I don't.
Meryl
Streep. Meryl Streep. Hope Springs, and she's the sassy sheriff.
That sassy sheriff.
I'm Hope Springs. And
Southern, that accent, and that town.
The town.
She comes in on the horse, and that scene,
where she looks at the town people. You get out of here, you are. You get out of here. And once again, here are the nominees.
From Salmon Fishing in the Yemen, Emily Blunt. From the Best Exotic Marigold Hotel, Judi Dench. From Silver Linings Playbook, Jennifer Lawrence. From Quartet, Maggie Smith. From Hope Springs, Meryl Streep.
Those look like really amazing movies.
Yeah, none of those clips look familiar to me. Golden Globe goes to Jennifer Lawrence, Silver Lining Playbook.
Say I beat Meryl. Jokes aside, I am so honored to be a part of a film like this. David, thank you for believing in me and giving me a chance. There's a reason why so many actors have thanked you from this stage. You are simply the best. Bradley, you're incredible, and you made me better every single day. Harvey,
Thank you for killing whoever you had to kill to get me up here today. And the entire cast of this movie, you guys are the heartbeat of this film, and it wouldn't be the same without you guys, because then there wouldn't be a cast. And I want to thank my family. Mom, people said that you were crazy to believe in me, and you did it anyway. Dad, you taught me to laugh, and that has been my salvation through all of this. And I want to thank my brothers, Ben and Blaine. I wouldn't be who I am today without you being mean to me, but then really supportive and loving constantly. Thank you to CAA, the Hollywood Foreign Press Association, IDPR. Thank you.
The 70th anniversary of our star-studded celebration is in full swing, and some of the most exciting stars are still to come. The Golden Globes on NBC. And now the co-star and co-writer of Promised Land, John Krasinski, and from House of Lies, Kristen Bell.
In the history of the Globes, this category has been won by the likes of Paul Newman, Ed Asner, Gregory Peck, and Robert Downey Jr.
Here are the nominees for Best Supporting Actor in a TV series, miniseries, or TV movie.
That's great. Go ahead.
Max Greenfield, New Girl.
Ed Harris, Game Change.
Danny Houston, Magic City.
Really good. Mandy Patinkin, Homeland.
Eric Stonestreet, Modern Family.
And the Golden Globe goes to
Ed Harris, Game Change. Ed Harris couldn't be with us this evening, but we will accept this award on his behalf.
From Django Unchained, please welcome Golden Globe winner, Jamie Foxx.
The next nominated film has been talked about for its memorable dialogue, twisty plot, incredible action. Can't look away, but can't take your eyes off of it, violence. Quentin Tarantino is nominated. I hear you, brother. Rock star. Nominated for Best Director and Screenplay. Best Supporting Actor nominations. Already won one of those. Leonardo DiCaprio, my man, incredible job. Christoph Waltz, incredible job. With 5 Golden Globe nominations, this is Django Unchained.
Hey, what is your name, boy?
Django. The D is silent. It's all my wife, but I don't know who to.
Calvin Candy, you got me curious.
I'm curious what makes you so curious.
Anyone bring any extra bags?
No, nobody brought an extra bag.
I'm just asking.
Bullseye.
He's a rambunctious sword, ain't he?
And now from Django Unchained, Jonah Hill. And from This Is 40, Megan Fox.
Hey, Jonah.
How's it going?
You're not ever gonna call me back, or?
Not now. The performances are mesmerizing. The talents are monumental.
Here are the nominees for Best Supporting Actress.
Here are the nominees for Best
in a
Supporting
Motion
Actress.
Picture.
Babe.
Amy Adams, The Master.
Sally Field, Lincoln.
Anne Hathaway, Les Miserables.
Helen Hunt, The Sessions.
Nicole Kidman, The Paperboy.
And the Golden Globe goes to Anne Hathaway, Les Miserables.
took my childhood in his stride, but he was gone when autumn came.
Blurg. Thanks for that word, Tina. Oh my gosh, this is happening. To the Hollywood Foreign Press, thank you so much for having me in this room full of extraordinary artists that have changed my life with their work. Thank you for this lovely blunt object that I will forevermore use as a weapon against self-doubt. And thank you for putting my work in this category with great and gutsy actresses, Amy, Nicole, Helen, and Sally. I have to thank you so much for being a vanguard against typecasting, because as the girl who started out as the Princess of Genovia, I can't tell you how encouraging it was to know that the Flying Nun grew up to be Norma Ray, and grew up to be Mama Gump, and grew up to be Mary Todd Lincoln. So thank you so much. Okay, I'll wrap it up. I just want to thank my mother, who I saw perform this role when I was 8. I want to thank the creators of the show, Working Title and Universal, for making an unapologetically sincere, live, sung-through musical. I'm sure that was an easy decision. And I have to thank our cast, who are fearless and impossibly talented, our crew, who deserve a special award for pretending like they liked live singing at 7 a.m. And Hugh Jackman, my friend, you are brilliant in this role. I love you. Tom Hooper, I will not damage your reputation as an aloof Englishman by telling everyone that when I was crying on set, you were crying right alongside with me. I won't tell anyone that. Your secret's totally safe with me. Thank you so much for everything you gave me. To my family, who are everything to me, and my husband, honey, you make every day better than the last, and thank you for the best string of yesterdays I have ever had. I love you. Thank you to the Hollywood Foreign Press.
More of the brightest stars in Hollywood and the biggest awards of the night are still to come. The Golden Globes on NBC. Welcome back live to the Beverly Hilton in Beverly Hills, California. From the Twilight series, Robert Pattinson, and from the Golden Globe nominated Les Miserables, please welcome Amanda Seyfried.
This year's nominees for Best Screenplay explore political secrecy, diplomatic procedure, mental illness, the horrors of slavery, and a revolutionary rescue mission.
Great themes, why they have great writers. Here are the nominees.
For Zero Dark 30, Mark Bowl. For Lincoln, Tony Kushner. For Silver Linings Playbook, David O. Russell. For Django Unchained, Quentin Tarantino. For Argo, Chris Terrio.
And the Golden Globe goes to Quentin Tarantino.
Wow, I wasn't expecting this. This is a surprise. Damn. I have a couple groups to thank. One, I have my absolutely magnificent actors. Anybody who wins a screenplay award up here, that means everything went well, and you have the actors, and they're sitting at this table, missing Sam Jackson, which deserves to be here. Thank you so much. The other thing I have to thank is my group of friends as I'm writing the script that I read scenes to as I go on. They're the ones, man. They're the ones as I'm writing. I'll read a scene this time, I'll read a scene that time, but kind of piece it together. You guys don't know how important you are to my process. I don't want input. I don't want you to tell me if I'm doing anything wrong. Heavens forbid. But I write a scene, and I think I've heard it as much as I can. But then when I read it to you, I don't give it to you to read, I read it. When I read it to you, I hear it through your ears. And it lets me know I'm on the right track. And you'll never know how much encouragement you give me during that. So thank you very much. Thank you, Hollywood Foreign Press. I really appreciate this. This is a damn surprise, and I'm happy to be surprised. Thanks a lot. Thank you, everybody. And thanks to all the competition. You guys are awesome.
Please welcome the star of Borges, two-time Golden Globe winner, Jeremy Irons.
Britain's leading fisheries expert undertakes a mission to fulfill a wealthy sheikh's vision of sport fishing in the desert. The result is a beguiling tale of fly fishing, political spinning, unexpected heroism, late blooming love, and an attempt to prove the impossible possible. This is Lasse Hallström's Salmon Fishing in the Yemen.
Project to introduce salmon fishing to the Yemen.
You think I'm mad? It would be a miracle if it were to happen. For my people.
I'm more of a facts and figures man.
We must have faith, Dr. Alfred.
I can't help imagining that this crazy enterprise might just come off.
Faith, Dr. Alfred?
Yes, all right then, faith.
This has just become a priority project. Get this man his salmon.
And now from Elementary, Lucy Liu, and from Smash, Deborah Messing.
The category, Best Actor in a TV Series, Comedy, or Musical. The nominees, extraordinary. Here they are. Alec Baldwin, 30 Rock. Don Cheadle, House of Lies. Louis C.K., Louis. Matt LeBlanc, Episodes. Jim Parsons, The Big Bang Theory. And the Golden Globe goes to Don Cheadle, House of Lies.
This is Don Cheadle's second Golden Globe win and fourth nomination. He has previously won for his performance on The Rat Pack.
She just said it didn't really say my name, but she said it anyway. So thank you, Lucy. Wow, this is unexpected. It sounds like a cliche, but you really don't expect these moments to happen. I'm just very proud of the show, and I want to say thank you to Les and David Nevins and Matt Blank and everyone at Showtime for really getting behind the show and supporting us. And the cast, which is amazing. Kristen, I love you. And Josh and Ben, you guys are it. And we obviously couldn't do this without the writing team that we have, who bring it in every day, and Stephen Hopkins and our producers, Jessica, Kate, David, thank you guys so much. And Bridget, I love you. I love you, I love you, love you. Okay, good night, go to bed. Yeah, I know, Imani.
Next, the stars of The Tomb, Hollywood heavyweights Sylvester Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger present a major movie award, the Golden Globes, on NBC. Please welcome from the upcoming action film Bullet to the Head, Sylvester Stallone, and soon to be seen in The Last Stand, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
It's an honor for us to present the award for Best Foreign Film.
Weil Englisch für uns eine Fremdsprache ist.
The hell does that mean?
That means because English is for both of us a foreign language.
You're right about that, big fella. Okay, anyway, the nominees, you said, I can't be as bad as you, really.
Trust
Seriously.
me.
Trust me.
Trust
I'm
me.
serious. You're horrible.
No, you're worse
No,
than
I'm
me.
serious. You've been here how long? It's embarrassing, really.
Why don't you read?
Okay, forget about it. Here are the nominees for Best Foreign Film.
Amour, Austria. A Royal Affair, Denmark. The Untouchables, France. Kon-Tiki, Norway, UK, Denmark.
Faith, this is bigger than us.
Rust and Bone, France.
And the Golden Globe goes to Amour, Austria.
Accepting the Golden Globe for Amour is director Michael Haneke.
I never thought to get an award in Hollywood by an Austrian. So thank you very much, the foreign language press. I have to thank all the people that helped me to do this film. So I start with Michael Parker and his crew. You did a great promotion job. I thank my producers, Margaret Menegos, Stefan Arndt, Veit Heiderschka and Michael Katz. And of course my crew. There are too much people to have to name everybody. You did the film. All the parts, the second parts. And above all, I have to thank my both main actors, Jean-Louis Trintignant and Emmanuel Reva. I think without them, I would not be here. And if this prize is in my hands, I think the base, it's maybe for me and the crew, but the Golden Globe, it's for these both fantastic actors. Thank you very much.
The star of Castle, Nathan Fillion, and two-time Golden Globe nominee, Leah Michelle.
There were many outstanding performances by women in leading roles in television this year.
But only 5 have been chosen. Here are the nominees for Best Actress in a TV Series Drama. Connie Britton, Nashville.
Glenn Close, Damages.
Claire Danes, Homeland.
Michelle Dockery, Downton Abbey, Season 2.
Juliana Margulies, The Good Wife.
And the Golden Globe goes to
Claire Danes, Homeland.
This is the fourth nomination for Claire Danes. She previously won for the HBO movie Temple Grandin and for the TV series My So-Called Life.
Wow. Thanks. Thank you. Well, I have to thank the Hollywood Foreign Press for being so insanely generous towards me for so many years now. I was up here when I was 15. This is amazing. I want to thank the other women in this category who are so badass, so brilliant, and have all in their own way contributed to making television this wonderfully rich place for really dynamic, complex, bold female characters. I'm very proud to be working in this medium, in this moment, in this company. I want to thank our writers who didn't buckle under the pressure of the success of the first season and continued to challenge themselves and by extension us as actors. And you make such brave choices so relentlessly, and we're all better for it. I want to thank my cast, who are really at this point my extended family. I really love you. And speaking of family, I admitted to everyone on our show early on in the season that I was with child, that Carrie was in fact carrying. And, you know, they were all so supportive, everyone from our benevolent bosses at Fox and Showtime to Katina, the costume designer, who took my pants out every damn week. And I have to thank, you know, our son now, you and my son, Cyrus, who's upstairs with my parents right now, for joining me throughout the whole process and being so game and fighting this war against terrorism. So thank you, thank you.
And now from Les Miserables, Sacha Baron Cohen.
Good evening, fellow actors. What a bloody marvelous year it's been for motion pictures. Let's all clap ourselves, come on. Not you, Daniel Day-Lewis. Anyone can grow a bloody beard. Now, in one of the many films in which I starred this year, Les Miserables, my junior cast members went to quite extraordinary lengths to secure their nominations. The wonderful Hugh Jackson, over there, lost 30 pounds, which, for my friend Gérard Depardieu, would just be a visit to the toilet. Russell Crowe had 4 months of singing lessons. That was money well spent. And Helena Bonham Carter gave the head of the Academy a personal massage, which I'm led to believe had a much happier ending than the movie. Anyway, enough of me pulling back the curtains of Hollywood, and I'm not referring to Anne Hathaway's upskirt shot. Here are the nominees for Best Animated Feature Film.
Brave. Frankenweenie. Hotel Transylvania. Rise of the Guardians. Wreck-It Ralph.
And the Golden Globe goes to Brave.
Accepting the Golden Globe for Brave is director Mark Andrews.
Holy cow. This, thanks, table. What incredible company to be in, all the animated films this year. 2012 was an amazing year for animation, so I'd like to thank all the fellow nominees. Fantastic films, everybody. Tim, holy cow. Been watching your movies forever, ever. I'd like to thank Brenda Chapman for coming up with this amazing story. John Lasseter, Ed Catmull, Jim Morris, Andrew Stanton, Pete Docter, my bosses, colleagues, peers, and friends gave me all the support. My incredible producer, Catherine Zarafian, Bob Iger, and everybody at Disney for being brave to do this film with this amazing heroine at the center of the film. And of course, my family, my wife, Patricia, my children, Maeve, Jack, Peyton, Ford, yes, 4 of them. And being brave is about being true to yourself and allowing your loved ones that same freedom. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, star of the new series, Ray Donovan, Liev Schreiber.
A young man survives a disaster at sea and sets sail on a magical journey of adventure and discovery. Adrift on a lifeboat, his fellow castaways include an orangutan, a zebra, a hyena, and a Bengal tiger named Richard Parker. A story many said was unfilmable has been turned into a cinematic masterpiece by Ang Lee. This is The Life of Pi.
My name is Pai Patel. I have been in a shipwreck. I am on a lifeboat alone with a tiger. Please send help.
Please welcome the star of Identity Thief, Jason Bateman, and from Parks and Recreation, Aziz Ansari.
Wow, the cast of Downton Abbey really has some amazing weed backstage. I can't even walk properly. Thank you for carrying me, Jason.
Yeah, nominees for Best Actress in a TV, comedy, or music, pull it together. Get it together. Tremendously talented and graceful, they possess the rare ability to make us laugh and to touch us.
Michelle Dockery, please tell me you possess more of those tasty cookies or biscuits, as you call them. They call cookies biscuits.
I'm gonna
sorry.
knock you out. Here we go.
Can I just say real quick, Daniel Day-Lewis, you are my hero as an actor. I just saw Expendables 2, and you were fantastic.
It's not him.
You as well, Jennifer Lawrence.
It's not him. You should try booze instead.
I can't feel my ears.
The nominees are Zoe Deschanel, New Girl.
Julie Louis-Dreyfus, Veep. Lisa Dunham, Girls.
That's Lena. With an N. Tina Fey, 30 Rock.
Amy Poehler, Parks and Recreation.
Good nice fit. Good nice fit. Was it good? Golden Globe goes to
Lena Dunham, Girls.
This is Lena Dunham's first Golden Globe nomination and first win for her role in Girls. She previously wrote, directed, and starred in the critically acclaimed indie Tiny Furniture.
Hi. I thought that I was going to be a cooler customer if this ever happened, which I didn't think it would. Thank you so much. Okay, I just wanted to start, sorry, I'm super shaky. I wanted to start by saying that the other nominees in this category are women that inspire me deeply and have made me laugh and comforted me at the darkest moments of my life. Julia, Tina, Amy, and Zoe have respectively gotten me through middle school, mono, a ruptured eardrum, and the acute floating anxiety that populates my entire life. And I worship them. I'd like to thank HBO. I can't believe what a wonderful place it is to work. Mike Lombardo, Sue Nagel, Richard Plepler, Casey Bloys, Kathleen McCaffrey, United Talent Agency, Peter Benedict, Jenny Mariasis, Larry Saltz. Jenny Connor is my best friend and the woman that I aspire to be. Judd Apatow is the greatest man and the greatest honorary girl. Eileen Landris, you keep us all on lock. The cast, Allison, Jemima, Zasha,
And I really want to say a special thank you to Adam Driver, who basically made me feel not like a cartoon character, but like a person who could express emotions. And I don't think you know how meaningful it's been to work with you. I want to say thank you to my family, Lori, Tip, Grace, now Jack. Thank you to the Hollywood Foreign Press for this incredible honor. This award is for every woman who's ever felt like there wasn't a space for her. This show's made a space for me. Thank you so much.
The celebration continues as Golden Globe winner Robert Downey Jr. presents the DeMille Award to Jodie Foster next.
Well, the show is really taking a turn.
Yes. Time to start drinking.
Everybody's getting a little loose now that we're all losers.
Yeah. Congratulations, Lena. I'm glad we got you through middle school. Middle school? It's getting sloppy in here, everybody. Look how drunk Glenn Close is. Actually, she might need a medic. She might need a medic. I'm gonna dance with you later. You know what, Taylor Swift? You stay away from Michael J. Fox's son.
Or go for it. Or go for it.
No, she needs some me time to learn about herself. Okay, our next presenter is an actor so versatile that he played Iron Man in 3 different movies.
Please welcome Robert Downey Jr.
Ms. Foster, please know how much I love and respect you regardless of what may transpire in the next several minutes. The Cecil B. DeMille Award says every bit as much about the presenter as it does the recipient. And that's why I'm here for Jodie. As I reflected on her formative years, I was surprised and delighted at certain of the similarities. Although I didn't speak French fluently or attend an Ivy League university, nor have 50 credits before I was 21, unless you're talking pinball, it was exposed during an exhaustive effort by my team of researchers over their Christmas vacation while I was partying on Geffen's boat off Anguilla, that she and I, in fact, shared the same 4 life ambitions. In 1974, during a probing interview with LA Magazine, she stated, and I quote, A, I want to be President of the United States. B, I want to go on stage. C, I want to go to Rome. And D, I want to get a hamster. Sadly, my dreams of the presidency were dashed when I caught a felony disrobing at a Commedia dell'arte show at the Vatican. I finally got my hamster. His name is Bubbles. Mel's got one too. Her name is Bipsy. We put them together, and tonight we'd like to give you pick of the litter. In an exemplary career spanning 5 decades, she has gone from being one of the youngest people to win an Oscar to one of our most admired directors. She has received 44 awards, including 2 Golden Globes, 2 Oscars, 3 BAFTAs, the American Cinematheque, an Independent Spirit, and 1 from the National Board of Review. But perhaps her greatest achievement is in her philanthropy, best encapsulated by her donation to the Motion Picture Television Fund in 2011 of the Jodie Foster Aquatic Pavilion. Now, Jodie, sit back, relax. Feel free to brainstorm on the right thank you gift for me as we watch your exceptional life in cinema flash before our eyes.
Be the
hero of your own life story.
Don't throw that line at me. I wrote that line. I'm okay to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You can't live like this. Girls should live at home.
Didn't you ever hear of women's lib?
Gonna ride 'em, tag 'em, drag 'em down to the floor. Gonna rub 'em and cup 'em until they beg for more.
Girls like you. Full string, want a prize? Hi, why don't you give it a little tug? I know you're gonna be lucky. Ah! I'm in the game.
Could you do it again?
I hope not. It's enough, all of you!
I always believed that fear belonged to other people, and then it touched me.
Let's face it, you're the best thing that ever happened to me.
Everybody needs a friend, and you've got me. Walter Black is resigning and putting me in charge.
Into the house, everyone, before we're in the evening news.
Who wants a leg?
You spend more time putting yourself up than there is time in the day.
Listen, honey, if I didn't look this good, you wouldn't give me the time of day.
I'm some low-class bimbo, right? Will those bastards go to jail?
I heard a strange noise.
What was it?
It was screaming.
Jack! I'm here! He didn't do anything. Let him go. Please.
You gonna miss me? See you tomorrow.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jodie Foster.
Well, for all of you SNL fans, I'm 50. I'm 50. You know, I need to do that without this dress on, but, you know, maybe later at Trader Vic's, boys and girls. What do you say? I'm 50. You know, I was going to bring my walker tonight, but it just didn't go with the cleavage. Robert, I want to thank you for everything, for your bat-crazed, rapid-fire brain, the sweet intro. I love you and Susan, and I am so grateful that you continually talk me off the ledge when I go on and foam at the mouth and say, I'm done with acting, I'm really done, I'm done. Trust me, 47 years in the film business is a long time. You just ask those Golden Globies, because you crazy kids, you've been around here forever. You know, Phil, you're a nut. Aida, Scott, thank you for honoring me tonight, and it is the most fun party of the year, and tonight, I feel like the prom queen. Thank you. Looking at all those clips, you know, the hairdos and the freaky platform shoes, it's like a home movie nightmare that just won't end. And all of these people sitting here at these table, they're my family of sorts, you know, fathers mostly, executives, producers, the directors, my fellow actors out there. We've giggled through love scenes, we've punched and cried and spit and vomited and blown snot all over one another, and those are just the co-stars I liked. But, you know, more than anyone else, I share my most special memories with the members of the crew. Blood-shaking friendships, brothers and sisters. We made movies together, and you can't get more intimate than that. So while I'm here being all confessional, and I guess I just have a sudden urge to say something that I've never really been able to air in public, so declaration that I'm a little nervous about, but maybe not quite as nervous as my publicist right now, huh, Jennifer? You know, I'm just gonna put it out there, right? Loud and proud, right? So, I'm gonna need your support on this. I am, single. Yes, I am single. No, I'm kidding, but I mean, I'm not really kidding, but I'm kind of kidding. I mean, Thank you for the enthusiasm. Can I get a wolf whistle or something? Be a big coming out speech tonight because I already did my coming out about 1,000 years ago, back in the Stone Age, in those very quaint days when a fragile young girl would open up to trusted friends and family, co-workers, and then gradually, proudly to everyone who knew her, to everyone she actually met. But now, apparently, I'm told that every celebrity is expected to honor the details of their private life with a press conference, a fragrance, and a primetime reality show. And, you know, you guys might be surprised, but I am not Honey Boo Boo Child. No, I'm sorry, that's just not me. It never was, and it never will be. But please don't cry, because my reality show would be so boring. I would have to make out with Marion Cotillard, or I'd have to spank Daniel Craig's bottom, you know, just to stay on the air. It's, you know, not bad work. You can get it, though. But seriously, if you had been a public figure from the time that you were a toddler, if you'd had to fight for a life that felt real and honest and normal against all odds, then maybe then you too might value privacy above all else. Privacy. Someday, in the future, people will look back and remember how beautiful it once was. I have given everything up there from the time that I was 3 years old. That's reality show enough, don't you think? There are a few secrets to keeping your psyche intact over such a long career. The first, love people and stay beside them. That table over there, 222, way out in Idaho, Paris, Stockholm, that one, next to the bathroom with all the unfamous faces, the very same faces for all these years. My acting agent, Joe Funicello. Joe, do you believe it? What, 38 years we've been working together, even though he doesn't count the first 8. Matt Saver, Pat Kingsley, Jennifer Allen, Grant Nyman, and his uncle Jerry Borak, may he rest in peace. Lifers, my family of friends here tonight and at home. And of course, Mel Gibson, you know you saved me too. There is no way I could ever stand here without acknowledging one of the deepest loves of my life, my heroic co-parent, my ex-partner in love, but righteous soul sister in life, my confessor, ski buddy, consigliere, most beloved BFF of 20 years, Sidney Bernard. Thank you, Sid. I am so proud of our modern family, our amazing sons, Charlie and Kit, who are my reason to breathe and to evolve, my blood and soul. And boys, in case you didn't know it, this song, like all of this song is for you. This brings me to the greatest influence of my life, my amazing mother, Evelyn. Mom, I know you're inside those blue eyes somewhere, and that there are so many things that you won't understand tonight, but this is the only important one to take in. I love you, I love you, I love you. And I hope that if I say this 3 times, it will magically and perfectly enter into your soul, fill you with grace and the joy of knowing that you did good in this life. You're a great mom. Please take that with you when you're finally okay to go. You see, Charlie and Kit, sometimes your mom loses it too. And I can't help but get moony, you know. This feels like the end of one era and the beginning of something else. Scary and exciting. And now what? Well, I may never be up on the stage again, on any stage for that matter. Change. You gotta love it. I will continue to tell stories, to move people by being moved, the greatest job in the world. It's just that from now on, I may be holding a different talking stick, and maybe it won't be as sparkly. Maybe it won't open on 3,000 screens. Maybe it will be so quiet and delicate that only dogs can hear it whistle. But it will be my writing on the wall. Jodie Foster was here. I still am. And I want to be seen, to be understood deeply, and to be not so very lonely. Thank you, all of you, for the company. Here's to the next 50 years.
Hollywood A-listers are wheeling and dealing as our glamorous party rages on. Plus, which television comedy or musical will take the big award? The Golden Globes on NBC.
HSUS is the nation's largest and most effective animal protection organization. Not only rescuing thousands of animals every year from all forms of cruelty, but also working tirelessly to support stronger laws, the prosecution of offenders, and the long-lasting
Golden Globe winner and star of the upcoming film, The Call, Halle Berry.
Five remarkable filmmakers are nominated as Best Director, including 2 past winners for direction and 2 winning screenwriters. Let's find out who'll take home the Golden Globe tonight. Here are the nominees. For Argo, Ben Affleck. For Zero Dark 30, Catherine Bigelow. For Life of Pi, Ang Lee. For Lincoln, Steven Spielberg. And for Django Unchained, Quentin Tarantino. And the Golden Globe goes to Ben Affleck, Argo.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Look, I don't care what the award is. When they put your name next to the names that she just read off, it's an extraordinary thing in your life. These nominees are exceptional talents. I truly, to God, never thought I would be in the same breath as them. I want to thank them. I want to thank the many talented people that weren't nominated. I don't remember the people that weren't nominated. Paul Thomas Anderson, who's like, I think, like Orson Welles. There's so many others. Really, this award is about Tony Mendez. You saw him up here earlier. He's an American hero. He represents the clandestine service and as well as the foreign service that is making sacrifices on the behalf of Americans every day. Our troops serving overseas, I want to thank them very much. I got to thank the people from Warner Brothers who gave me a shot. Jeff Robinoff gave me a shot without any cause to. 2 shots, in fact. I'm still trying to blow it, believe me. I got to thank Sue Kroll, who's amazing. She's a wizard. She can do anything. I got to thank Barry and Jeff Bucas. I got to say that I thank my agent, Patrick Weitzel, who was with me when I was like a nobody, you know what I mean? And then when I was a somebody, and then when I was in a little bit of trouble, he stuck with me then, too. We're trying to put it back together. So thank you, Patrick. I appreciate that. I really have to thank, the cast and crew for this movie. I had an amazing cast. They were extraordinary. The crew is incredibly gifted. Hold on one second. But Chris Terrio, who wrote the script, is really, I feel, the reason why the movie works. Chris, you're a brilliant guy. I think he's the best writer around. I admire you enormously. I want to thank Alan, who greenlit the movie. Thank you, Alan. And also, I just want to thank my 3 kids, Violet, I'm going to forget their names, Violet, Sarah, and Sam. I love you guys, and I want to thank my wife, who's the reason I'm standing here. I adore you. I love you so much. Thanks for sitting through this. You're my everything. Thank you. Thank you all very much.
Currently on the big screen in Gangster Squad, Josh Brolin.
Congratulations. It's the summer of 1965 on an island off the coast of New England. 2 12-year-olds fall in love, make a secret pact, and run away together into the wilderness. Soon, the peaceful island community is turned upside down, and the core of humanity is explored and revealed in a way only great comedies can. This is Moonrise Kingdom.
What kind of bird are you? Dear Susie, here's my plan.
Dear Sam, my answer is yes.
Dear Susie, 1.
Dear Sam, where?
Shukusky, you in there? Jiminy Cricket, he flew the coop.
own 2 hours of late-night television and 51 cars.
Please welcome Jay Leno and Jimmy Fallon.
Winning a Golden Globe can propel an artist's career forward, catapulting them toward new and exciting career paths.
Or it could convince them to stay right where they are and keep doing exactly what they're doing.
Or could give them the little push they need to move on and give someone else a chance at the spotlight.
Or maybe there's a chance in hell that's never going to happen.
We're still talking about the Golden Globes, right?
And the nominees are...
The Big Bang Theory. Episodes. Girls. Modern Family. Smash.
And the Golden Globe goes to... Girls, HBO!
Accepting the Golden Globe for Girls is star and executive producer, already a winner tonight, Lena Dunham.
Oh my God. Okay. I was elected to speak for our team. I'm standing here with the greatest collaborators anyone could ever ask for. I've told you about Jenny and Judd and Eileen, who are my film school and my family, the cast, who've shown me the meaning of bravery and nakedness, both emotional and physical. Sorry, I want to thank our crew, who we love so much, who we couldn't do this without, who have made me feel like I would know what it was like to have an actually good time at summer camp. I love you all more than I can say. HBO, we are cultists, we're obsessed with you. You were insane enough to give me this opportunity, and I can't believe it. The Hollywood Foreign Press for recognizing us in this way. I love being in a room with people who love movies and television so much. It took a village to raise this very demented child, and I hope everyone who was involved feels thanked every single day. On the last round, I forgot to thank Jody Gottlieb and Jen Ye, and I didn't think I would have the chance to fix it, but I did. I also promised myself that if I ever got this chance, I would thank Chad Lowe. I'm sorry, I just promised, and I promised my mom. Making this show and the response to it has been the most validating thing that I have ever felt. It's made me feel so much less alone in this world. I can't define it. Thank you. Do you guys want to make a sound?
Up next, the award for Best Actor in a Motion Picture Comedy or Musical, the Golden Globes on NBC. Ladies and gentlemen, Golden Globe winner, Christian Bale.
A bipolar football fan, obsessed with getting his life back together. A sexy, soulful, troubled young widow who just wants to compete in a dance contest. A bookmaking father who bets on them both to win. These are just some of the ingredients in my friend David O. Russell's wildly powerful and triumphant film about all the ups and downs of life and about finding your silver lining. with 4 nominations tonight, this is Silver Linings Playbook. Good night.
You have poor social skills. You have a problem.
I have a problem? You say more inappropriate things than appropriate things.
Hey! Whoa, hey! Then why don't you run somewhere else? There's tons of roads to run in. What are you trying to do?
I like this road. This is my neighborhood.
Oh, come on, please!
Calm down, crazy.
That's right. You are why
I'm the reason why today happened.
I think so.
Let's talk about that.
Be my guest.
Do you feel that? That's emotion.
Please welcome Golden Globe winner Jennifer Garner.
Before I present the award, my husband forgot a couple of people. Grant Hetzloff and George Clooney, without whom he could not have made the movie The Best Producers in the World, and he asked me to mention that. Thank you, Grant and George. Got it. Okay. And now, the nominees for Best Actor in a Motion Picture, Comedy, or Musical gave performances that any actor can appreciate, admire, and perhaps even envy. Here are the nominees. Jack Black, Bernie. Bradley Cooper, Silver Linings Playbook. Hugh Jackman, Les Miserables. Ewan McGregor, Salmon Fishing in the Yemen. Bill Murray, Hyde Park on Hudson. And the Golden Globe goes to Hugh Jackman, Les Miserables.
Somehow full of grace. How was I to know that so much was inside? What is past is gone. Now we journey on.
Wow. Wow, thank you. Thank you, thank you, Hollywood. Sorry, I'm tail end of this flu, and I was kicking myself for not getting the flu shot, but it appears actually you don't need one. I feel great. And by the way, I just have to say to the guy or girl who stole the wheels off my bike while I was auditioning for Les Miserables, we're all good. We're good. Keep them. In fact, I'm going to put the frame in exactly the same spot and take it on Monday morning, all right? Thank you. Les Miserables is a project of passion. It took a lot of courage to make it, and I want to thank Adam, Donna, Ron at Universal, Tim and Eric and Deborah at Working Title, Cameron McIntosh. Thank you for taking the leap. Thank you for hiring the visionary Tom Hooper. Without you, mate, I would not be standing here. I can promise you that. Thank you for hiring just simply the most amazing cast in the world. Annie, Sasha, Helena, you're here, Russell, Eddie, Amanda, wrap it up. Okay, let's get to the business. Thank you, cast and crew. My wife, I got to tell you, a lot of you know my wife. She's the greatest woman in the world, and if I forget to mention anyone, babe, can you come up and thank them after? That'd be great. Tom, I have never told you this. 3 weeks before we started filming, we had a terrible day of rehearsal, a humiliating day, you'll remember it. I came home to Deb and I said, it's time. I've got to ring him. I've got to tell him there's someone else to play this role. I really thought I'd bitten off more than I could chew. My wife talked me off that cliff like she talks me most days. Baby, I'm going to say it now in front of the entire world. Thank you for always being right, baby. I love you. Thank you, Hollywood Foreign Press. I really appreciate this. Thank you.
Hollywood wants to know which movie will win Best Motion Picture, Comedy, or Musical. The 70th edition of the Golden Globes continues right here on NBC. Ladies and gentlemen, Golden Globe nominee and star of Hansel and Gretel, Jeremy Renner.
In the aftermath of 9/11, an elite team of intelligence and military operatives devoted themselves to find and eliminate Osama bin Laden. Director Catherine Bigelow and writer Mark Bowl make great movies and really shit. But they're able to capture brutal interrogations, false leads, dead ends, the ultimate triumph, as if we were eyewitness to it all. This is Zero Dark 30.
I want to make something absolutely clear. If you thought there was some working group coming to the rescue, well, I want you to know that you're wrong. This is it. There is just us. And we are failing.
You really believe this story? Osama bin Laden?
Yeah.
What part convinced you?
Her confidence.
You will never find him.
Please welcome the director of Quartet, Dustin Hoffman.
There are 5 nominees for Best Comedy or Musical. If there were 4, it would be a quartet. We've seen the clips, and now here are the nominees.
The Best Exotic Marigold Hotel. Les Miserables. Moonrise Kingdom. Salmon fishing in the Yemen. Silver Linings Playbook.
And the Golden Globe goes to Les Miserables.
Coming to the stage, producer and co-chairman of Working Title Films, Tim Bevan, and accepting the Golden Globe for Les Miserables, producer and co-chairman of Working Title Films, Eric Fellner.
Yeah, go on, then you can start.
I just want to say on behalf of all the actors that we want to thank our reps, and I forgot to thank my manager of 14 years, Susan, by Mel. Susan, I love you so much. Thank you for everything. Just had to say that.
Okay, I haven't forgotten to thank anyone because I haven't started yet, but I will forget millions of people. It was such a huge project, this, and there are a lot of people to thank. But the first thing I would love to say is that this room has made some amazing films and some amazing TV shows this year, and I think we should, well, I'd like to congratulate everybody here because it's been incredible. And for those films to be making money and financed by studios, I think there's a great future for the film business now, which is fantastic. Anyway, I want to thank Tom Hooper, without whom this film would have been made. I want to thank our amazing cast, the ensemble in this film is just absolute genius. I want to thank Claude Michel Schoenberg, Alain Boublil, Herbie Kretzmer, who created this. Yeah, who created this show. Geez, we're going to wrap up already. Cameron McIntosh, Deborah, Tim, you know, everyone. Universal, Brian and Steve at Comcast, thank you all. And thank you to the Hollywood Foreign Press Association for recognizing the passion and love that went into this film. Thank you very much.
This next presenter is so good-looking, he makes young George Clooney look like garbage.
Please welcome middle-aged George Clooney.
I would like to congratulate Ben Affleck on his win. All right, here are the nominees for Best Actress in a Motion Picture Drama. Jessica Chastain's Zero Dark 30. Marion Cotillard, Rust and Bone. Helen Mirren, Hitchcock. Naomi Watts, The Impossible. And Rachel Weisz, The Deep Blue Sea. And the award goes to Jessica Chastain, Zero Dark 30.
Thank you so much to the Hollywood Foreign Press Association for this award. I've wanted to be an actor since I was a little girl, and I've worked for a really long time. I've auditioned and struggled and fought and been on the sidelines for years. And to be here now in this moment, it's a beautiful feeling to receive this encouragement and support, and thank you so much. Okay. I would not be here without my amazing team, Paul, Jack, Hilda, Nicole, Steve. Thank you. Thank you to our amazing crew, our incredible cast, Jason Clark, thank you. To my dear friend Megan Ellison, Sony, the great, great Amy Pascal for protecting our film, Mark Bowl for writing a strong, capable, independent woman that stands on her own, and to Catherine Bigelow, my director. I can't help but compare my character of Maya to you. Two powerful, fearless women that allow their expert work to stand before them. You've said that filmmaking for you is not about breaking gender roles, but when you make a film that allows your character to disobey the conventions of Hollywood, you've done more for women in cinema that you can take credit for. And last but definitely not least, I have to thank my grandmother for teaching me to always believe in my dreams, and this is an absolute dream come true. Thank you so much.
Now, Meryl Streep was supposed to be presenting this award, but she's under the weather, so I get to keep going. The nominees for Best Actor in a Motion Picture Drama are Daniel Day-Lewis, Lincoln. Richard Gere, Arbitrage. John Hawkes, The Session. Joaquin Phoenix, The Master. And Denzel Washington, Flight. And the award goes to Daniel Day-Lewis.
Are you sure there's room for another ex-president on this stage? Well, if you thought that was showing off, Her Majesty the Queen of England is about to parachute in a couple of minutes to make a last-minute pitch for Skyfall. Sincerest thanks to the Hollywood Foreign Press Association for this lovely thing. If I had this on a timeshare basis with my wonderful, gifted colleagues, I might just hope to keep it for one day in the year, and I'd be happy with that, but I'll take good care of this. To my fellow nominees, boys and girls, such beautiful performances this year. I'm very proud to be one amongst you. When I go to work, Rebecca opens a window for me, and I jump out into the night and hunt and scavenge, and at the end of it I come back with whatever it is and drop it like a mouse at her feet and hope so much that she'll think I've done a good thing. Tony Kushner, every day I have to live without the immeasurable wealth of your language, which reminds me every day of the impoverishment of my own. And Steven Spielberg, a director, a humble master with a quicksilver imagination, as a friend, loving and kind, and by your generosity, a partner. You've given me an experience that I will treasure till the end of my life. Thank you so much. Thank you.
And now, three-time Golden Globe winner, Julia Roberts.
Best Motion Picture Drama. Once again, here are the nominees.
Argo, Django Unchained, Life of Pi, Lincoln, Zero Dark 30,
And the Golden Globe goes to Argo.
Coming to the stage, producers George Clooney and Grant Heslov, and accepting the Golden Globe for Argo is star, director, producer Ben Affleck.
Thank you. Wow. On behalf of the whole cast and crew, I want to thank the Hollywood Foreign Press for this. Thank you. Victor Garber, ladies and gentlemen. Ben's thanked a lot of people. I want to thank all the folks at Warner Brothers. They've supported us through this whole thing, and they've been amazing, and thank you guys very much. We want to thank Ben Affleck, our fearless leader. He's also a producer. I want to thank all the thousands of people that work in our diplomatic services that are putting their lives on the line every day of the week. This is for them. We want to thank the folks in the clandestine services who don't always get the credit that they deserve, but they do a lot of great work, and thank you to them as well. I'm getting the wrap up, so thank you, everybody. Thank you very much. And love to my wife, Lisa, and my kids, Maya and Olivia.
Thank you very much. Good night. We're going home with Jodie Foster.
The nomination ballot is mailed to all eligible members of the Hollywood Foreign Press Association, who choose up to 5 nominees in each category. On the final ballot, the same members vote for 1 nominee in each category. Information concerning the final results is known only to the accounting firm of Ernst & Young LLP prior to tonight's opening of the sealed envelopes. Tonight's Golden Globe theme was composed by international music artist Yoshiki. This is Sean Parr for the 70th annual Golden Globe Awards.